Of every mother in the entire animal kingdom, across every species science has ever studied, none invests more completely in a single child than the elephant. Not more time, not more energy, not more sacrifice, more of everything, simultaneously, for longer than any other mammal on Earth. And the reason why, the biological, emotional, and evolutionary reason why elephant mothers stay as close to their calves as physically possible is one of the most extraordinary stories in all of animal science. It starts before the calf is even born. The elephant has the longest pregnancy of any mammal alive, 22 months, almost 2 full years of carrying a single baby, while continuing to walk up to 50 miles per day, while maintaining her position in the herd, while protecting herself and every other member of her family from predators. By the time a baby elephant enters the world, its mother has already made a commitment that most animals never make. She has spent nearly 2 years of her life, her energy, her nutrition, her bodybuilding this one animal. And the moment that calf takes its first breath, she does not step back. She steps closer. In the first hours of life, an elephant calf cannot regulate its own temperature, cannot recognize danger, cannot find water, cannot do almost anything that survival requires. The mother knows this, not consciously, but at a biological level so deep it overrides almost every other instinct she has. She positions herself between her calf and every potential threat. She uses her body as a windbreak in cold weather. She guides the calf with gentle trunk touches toward water, toward food, toward safety. Scientists who study elephant behavior describe the physical proximity between elephant mothers and their newborns as almost constant. In the first weeks of life, the mother and calf are rarely more than 1 body length apart, day or night, moving or resting, feeding or sleeping. She is not hovering. She is not anxious. She is doing something that 60 million years of evolution determined was the single most important thing she could possibly do. She is teaching the calf that the world is safe, that she is there, that it will never face anything alone. But here is where the science becomes genuinely extraordinary. Researchers studying elephant family groups discovered that calves do not just recognize their mothers visually or by sound. They recognize them by smell. And in one of the most remarkable experiments in animal behavior science, researchers tested whether adult elephants could still recognize their mother's scent after decades of separation. The answer was yes. Elephants recognized their mother's smell after 30 years of separation. 30 years. They had not seen her, had not heard her, had not been in the same country as her. But when they encountered her scent, the response was immediate, unmistakable, and deeply emotional. A bond formed in the first days of life, maintained by nothing but proximity and care, left a biological imprint so permanent that 3 decades could not erase it. 22 months of pregnancy, 4 years of nursing, a decade of social guidance, and a scent memory that lasts 30 years after they part. Subscribe to Zoocurious, because the most extraordinary thing in nature is not always the most powerful animal. Sometimes it is just a mother standing between her child and everything the world has ever thrown at her.